All right. What's happening, Andrew?
I'm here. It's cold, but it's not bad today.
It's
It's cold on Monday.
so I went for a walk this morning and it was 30 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
A sweatshirt and a flannel with the hood, the insulated flannels, and
With
I was sweating.
fake alpaca fur or whatever it is.
No, well, it's
Fleece.
yeah, more of like a fleece type thing, and it with a hood and all of that jive. But it, I was sweating.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, though, my nose had the Larry drips because you know how his
Oh, yeah.
his nose faucet doesn't ever shut off.
Well, it doesn't help. He's usually looking at the ground for cans, so, gravity.
Yeah, but there's nothing worse than him getting up and you look at him, he's just got snot hanging. Oh, that's so gross. Anyways, I'm Gary.
I'm Andrew.
And we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services, coming to you with this week's Brunner's Bits. After we get done with our current events, today we're going to talk about some of the fun stuff that we've done at Brunner's over the last 15 years.
Mostly debauchery. Good-hearted.
Yes, but I have noticed that we're getting older. Not quite as much.
Well, most of the time it was it was like the outlier, like the one guy that ended up a little too fall downy drunk, or
It was never me.
No.
I was never ever that guy in my younger years. But hey, shout out to West Carrollton Fire Department, best fire department in the land. Not just saying that because I worked there.
Yeah. Still live in West Carrollton.
I still live there. So, how's things been, Andy?
Halloween was okay, not too crazy. A friend's mom fell. I think she broke a rib. I had to walk her back and left the kids going on their loop-de-loops. But other than that, wasn't too hateful.
We ran out of candy.
Yeah.
Shannon counted.
Mm-hmm.
So from what she counted, it was 111 kids.
Damn.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we left our house at 7:30 because we had ran out of candy. And I told Shannon, I was like, hey, since we have errands to run, let's just go. Cause I hate being that guy that.
It's all right. We don't have no more candy.
Yeah. So
Just turn your light off.
You do, but I would rather not be home for the door knocks to have to tell some kid no. So
That's when you just start giving them random stuff out of your fridge. Here's a pack of cheese.
We'll talk a little bit more about Halloween in our current events, but it was fun. It was fun this year, especially the Halloween party we went to.
Yeah.
Shannon was a ringmaster. I was a bear and I had a tail too. I was 46-year-old fat man in a onesie.
Is there photographic evidence?
Shannon has a photo somewhere.
Good.
But that's about it. So
Pictures or it didn't happen.
So we were probably the only sober people there. As somebody studying to be a pastor, I kind of got to practice what I preach. So I had a drink or two, but that was about it. And it was about 10:30. Shannon looked over at me, and we have this thing when we go to.
It's like your safe word.
Not even a safe word. I can just look at her. I think it's when she usually says I have to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
But
code for rollout.
Yeah, but we have a thing over the last 4 or 5 years that we went to this coworker's party because it's in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
When she says that, we've never been caught. We do what do they call it? The Irish exit.
Goodbye.
And we just kind of sneak out, and they don't even realize that we're gone until like we're probably already at home in bed because we were asleep. We were in bed by 11. Forgot that it was a fallback.
Mm-hmm.
And slept until real 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy crap. Why do I feel like I've slept for days? And then I looked and goes, oh, it typically should be 9 o'clock. So we went to bed when it was real 11 o'clock and woke up when it was new 9 o'clock. So that's 10 hours of sleep?
I couldn't do that.
Actually, I'm sorry, 11 hours of sleep because the time fell back.
Even hammered, I don't think I could sleep 11 hours.
I've been really tired lately. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but
seasonal effectiveness disorder. It's gray and cold.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know what it is, but I've been really tired lately. Like yesterday when I left here, it was like 3 o'clock. I took a half-hour nap. Like I don't take the long like 2 hour go upstairs in your bed naps, but I like the half-hour freaking sitting there watching TV naps, and
Can't do it.
I almost have to.
Programmed that way.
Well, I don't know if it comes from, and I think it might be programmed that way because I was a fireman. You take naps when you can take naps. I was a soldier. You take naps when you can take naps. So maybe it's programmed in me. But I went nearly all summer without napping. And now,
Probably the weather.
Probably so. I know my back hurts way worse.
That's the weather.
Way worse than it typically does.
My knee, my ankle, my neck.
Your back. Mm-hmm. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, don't go there.
All right. We'll get started with some current events. We got some good ones today, Andy.
Okay.
We got some good ones. Current event number 1, and this is like unheard of. This dude, J.P. Knudsen, out of Kansas City, Missouri. This is the best car salesman owner ever. So he sold this mom and her college-age son a car.
Mm-hmm.
His dealership has a 1,000-mile warranty.
Used cars.
For used cars. The son blew the engine or something at 2,000 miles. And he still replaced the car because he said it was the right thing to do because it was only 1,000 miles over what they had said, but it was still crazy early that it was a bad reflection on him. And he, as the owner of the dealership and the salesman of that particular deal, still believes, like we do, in stellar customer service. You don't get that a lot.
I don't think there's an honest car salesman. Something's up.
I think so. We obviously don't know the back end. We don't know if
the mom's single and hot. I'm just saying, I don't believe in an honest car salesman. See,
Steve, our salesman,
well,
but he's selling a brand new truck.
He's a fleet salesman too.
And it's a fleet salesman through a bank.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Because Seelig isn't a dealership; it's a bank.
Yeah, that's a little different than the guy that says, "Hey, we can upsell you on this if you trade in."
Well, I know that if, like, when we sell something, it's as is. Now, we don't intentionally sell something that we know's bunk.
A lemon, yeah.
Because, I mean, we had a vehicle that we sold. There was some damage underneath that nobody would have ever noticed. And we still spent the $1,500 to fix it. Mm-hmm. Because it could, even though it wasn't, it could have been a safety issue.
Caused some issues.
And that's not how we roll.
And we still clean them.
Work trucks and we made $0 on some of that stuff because we're trying to get out of the lease.
We got our use out of it. You drove that one for what, 2 years?
I drove it for 1.5 years, and then our old production manager drove it for about 6 months.
I forgot that was the one he was driving.
I mean, we put 52,000 miles on it in two and 3 years.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's the driving.
Yeah,
lots of checking properties and going to proposals.
Lots, and I think I drove that
you went to
Connecticut.
Yeah,
in it.
And it was your dad.
We drove it to Louisville twice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's when we've hit turkey vultures.
I thought it was a goose.
No, it was a turkey vulture.
Buzzard,
turkey vulture. They're all the same.
Trash pigeon.
Bird raccoon.
Yeah.
Aerial raccoon.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, it's nice to see that there's still some honest folks out there. But again, we don't know what the underlying agenda was.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, he still replaced this person's car.
Good on him.
So, I mean, heck, the economy could be tough and one bad review could destroy a business. So a review sometimes is worth the extra money.
I was going to say maybe it's a small town, but Kansas City's not small. So,
Well, it was on the outskirts of Kansas City, so it wasn't actually in the city proper.
oh, well.
And what he replaced it with was a car of the same value. You pick it off the lot, but of the same value. So my guess is it's not really that it must not have been that bad of an engine failure, and he just fixes it,
Yeah.
replaces the motor or something, and still sells it and gets his money.
He's gonna make up for it.
Yeah, he's not going to lose out on it, but still, honesty is the best policy. So remember last week on Halloween we were talking about urban legends.
Yeah, being whether it was a myth or not. What happened now?
A young lady here locally
Oh, well, that tracks.
took a bite of her Halloween candy and got stuck in the roof of the mouth with a needle.
What, like a hypodermic needle, like on the picture?
Yes.
Mm.
Well, I don't know if it was the back part. I don't know how you would fit a whole needle in a chocolate,
Yeah.
but the needle part,
Huh.
Which could have been used for IVs, for
Anything.
anything, doesn't necessarily mean it was a heroin.
Here's hoping
needle.
it was for something innocuous.
But
Where, was it here local?
in the tri-state area, somebody must be working upstairs.
They're in our attic.
It sounds like a herd of elephants above us. But anyways, in the tri-state area,
Kid or an adult?
kid.
Hmm.
So I guess it still is important that you check your kid's
Oh, yeah,
candy.
you still do it. Yeah, we still had to fight.
But
No,
that was in the chocolate bar, though.
That's. I don't
So
know,
they
that's-
would have had to. Somebody had to have done some work.
Well, that may have been something on the manufacturing side too, depending on
It
what kind of
could have
needle
been.
it was.
It could have
And
been,
it could have been somebody in the packaging plant that was getting high. Who knows?
or while they were throwing a needle in the hot chocolate before it's formed. I don't know.
Well, I
But
don't know.
still,
I don't see him being able to it's all,
it poked the roof of this young lady's mouth.
I know that sucks. I got stung in the roof of the mouth by a bumblebee.
I haven't.
That hurt. Good memories of that one. Riding in the car from football. The bee went down my Taco Bell Mountain Dew.
I love how you say Taco Bell. I just say Taco Bell. You're Taco Bell.
know.
how you enunciate your syllable, the inflection in your voice.
I've been told I have a strange voice. I ran into a guy I went to middle school with, and walking up behind him from 4 feet away, he turned around and was like, "That's Andy." I'm like, "How? I haven't seen you in 20 years. How the hell did you know it was me?"
Well, it's the inflection of some of your words. Well, it's like the late Pastor Billy Graham. His R's, it's like when he says chapter, it's chapter. Or, yeah, if there's an R, rolla. It turns into an A.
Accentuates the R.
Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah,
Rolla.
so this child took a bite of her
Any
chocolate.
lasting effects? Did they say anything about that?
No, family took her to the hospital. I don't remember if it said that the needle had been used.
Right.
I don't remember.
We
Maybe
had
they're packaging chocolate and needles in the same factories now.
Willy Wonka's getting something going on.
The economy's getting tight, folks. We share machinery now. They're putting a potato chip factory up the road, Shears,
Where?
and the rest of the GM building.
GM building?
All that construction they've been doing,
Yeah.
that's a Shears potato chip factory.
At least they'll smell better than Moraine.
Well, I think they saw a hole in the market since Mike Cells sold, because the Mike Cells now do not taste
No.
the same. Like
It's
the
like
Good and
barn
Hots,
oil.
the Good and Hots chips. Those used to be my favorites, and I think the difference may be, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. The original Mike Cells used peanut oil, and I'm not sure if peanut oil is probably pretty expensive
Yeah.
when frying chips
Well,
compared
and
to
if there's
vegetable oil.
peanut allergies too.
But dude, Mike Cells. Anyways, all right. So we beat that proverbial dead horse. But yeah, you like my art?
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't find candy with a needle in it. So
Yeah,
I had
I
to
mean,
create one.
You could have done that on
So
ChatGPT.
if you remember when we were talking about the cars salesman, I said honesty is the best policy.
Mm-hmm.
On this day in 1860, I believe it was, Abraham Lincoln was elected Presidente.
There you go.
And then the South seceded from the North, and the Civil War happened not long after. This picture, I believe, was taken probably in his last term, if it was 1864, because he was assassinated in 1865, I believe it was.
I think so.
Don't quote me. I'm not a history teacher. I wish Aisha was here right now. She is a history major, but I think she's only a junior, so she still has some learning to do. But yes, on this day in 1860, President Lincoln was elected, and the start of ending slavery happened. Well, at least the first part of slavery, because after the Civil War, they came out with them Jim Crow laws. I think that's what they're called. Which, yeah, you might be black, but you got to use your own bathroom. You can't use ours. You can't come in this restaurant. It's
Douchebaggery.
well, it's sad that we're still dealing with the repercussions of racism. And what's also crazy is, do you realize how many slaves there still are
Millions.
in the world? Like Africa itself, some of them tribes down there, they still take slaves.
Mm-hmm.
China, I would consider their workforce slave labor.
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia, some of those Eastern countries, not all of them, but they pay their workers pennies on the dollar and then sell a computer for $1,500.
Yeah.
So I consider that slavery. Here in America, when you expect a 40-year-old man to make a living on minimum wage,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, we don't pay a ton starting out, but $15 an hour is still more than $10.70. You know, so plus we offer benefits. So, but anyways, this dude was a good dude. Have you ever read anything on Abe Lincoln?
Over the years, nothing I can quote.
I've got a book in my office, Killing Lincoln.
I've seen that, yeah.
It's a controversial author. A lot of people don't like Bill O'Reilly, but he is a historian, and he did studied and studied and studied. And there's a lot of good information, a lot of stuff on what's his name? Wilkes Booth, John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff on him and his past prior. Like a lot of, like we learned in school, John Wilkes Booth assassinated Abe Lincoln at the Ford Theater. We don't learn about how John Wilkes Booth was this or that. I think he was a spy for the Confederates or some stuff like that. But he was also an actor, like a failed actor.
And what was the guy's name? Was it Nathaniel Mudd? That's where the saying "your name is Mudd" comes from.
Something along those
He was
lines.
accused of being in the conspiracy.
And I believe he was in the cabinet, maybe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Again, I'm not a history teacher. But anyways, so Abraham Lincoln elected. All right. All right. Let's get on to the fun stuff.
Maybe.
Fun things we do as a team at Brunner's.
Okay.
We like to eat food.
Oh, yeah.
Just Monday, we had Team Olympics. First annual Brunner's Team Olympics.
It was fun.
It was fun watching the team. But we had food. You made
50.
the late great Voltzi's the best that you can sweet heat mustard.
Mm-hmm.
The onion. So the onions with the mustard is what makes it taste like Voltzi's a little bit. Of course, Larry probably doesn't believe you're even close.
The same thing with the cabbage roll soup. He's like, it's not his, but it's good. There's something's missing. I'm like, what's missing? I don't know.
It's so good. Fat kids like food. Mm-hmm. We've cooked breakfasts.
Yep.
For the team.
I'm gonna make Reubens out there on that flat top one of these days.
That's an expensive lunch.
Oh, I'm just doing it for me, not for everybody. It's a lot of corned beef.
Every year, since we've been in business, we've done a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always fun.
Yeah,
Those
competition.
Yeah, those are always fun. Last year, I'm not going to say the name, but we had a team member quit because he didn't win the competition.
He'd be okay.
Yeah, be okay. But
big boy pants.
Soups, salads,
And
desserts.
Yep.
Those are so one of 3 you can win the competition. I think this year we'll probably do $100 per.
Mm-hmm.
But and the same person can't win all 3.
I'm just making beer cheese because I can't win any of those anyway. So
I think Shannon came close with. I think she made her pasta salad. I think she made her crack cookies. She calls them their haystacks, I think is what they're really called.
I made rum cake, but I decided after I ate the first one in one night, I wasn't bringing the second one here.
If I remember correctly, Shannon might have made potato soup.
I can't remember. I know I made beer cheese. I make that every time.
Well, I look forward to your beer cheese. It's really good. This year, get pretzels.
I did last year.
Is that what?
Yeah, I had pretzels and then buns and other just bread products to dip in it.
Yeah, that should go in the salad competition.
Yeah.
Well, because it's bread and you dip into it.
Yeah. Anyway, I just like beer cheese. The one year you took the whole dang crock pot home.
Yeah, it was really good. But we like to eat. We get donuts for the team regularly.
Mm-hmm.
We last year when we went to the Equip Expo in Louisville, I treated the team to Jeff Ruby Steakhouse
because you didn't know what it was.
Hey, I was going to say, don't look at me like I'm the best owner or CEO in America because I did not know how expensive. Like I'm thinking we're going to a Texas Roadhouse. No, $100 a steak. I think we spent like
9 something.
No, it was almost 7 with tip.
I know. Well, a couple of the team members are still pissed that they weren't there for that.
Hey, they chose the Mexican restaurant prior, so that's their own. We would have never been able to go. Jacob was wearing freaking Crocs that had the little attachment that looked like a thumb or a toe coming out of it or something.
Doesn't surprise me.
Like they almost didn't let us in coming back from the Equip Expo, but they had big enough space at the bar that was empty, and they said, you know what, your guys' money is just as good as anyone else's.
Yeah,
so
that's business casual.
$100 bottle of wine.
Yeah.
It was good wine. And they pour it properly. Have their
Oh yeah.
And then they kept it chilled.
What were you drinking?
It was a red wine. It was good. It was really good. Like it was a sweet.
No, I'm out.
But yeah, at Brunner's we like to treat our team to food.
Yep.
Regularly.
Everybody likes to eat. I'm a fat kid.
Another thing we've done a couple times is we like the outdoors. We've been camping.
That was fun. We should do that again.
We've done that twice. We did it in Wilmington at that one big campground, and then we did it out at my father-in-law's that one cold-ass weekend.
Froze.
It was cold, and we stayed out there the whole weekend.
Yeah, I left early. And then I gave, because Derek's silly butt didn't bring anything, and he slept in a chair by the fire the first night. So I left him all my camping gear and said, just bring it back to me.
Was that Derek?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought it was Jamie.
No, it was Derek. Because I was giving him 6 kinds of shit, because I was like, you know who your dad is, and you don't have camping gear? Like,
his dad doesn't know where he's at, how he's doing.
No.
That's sad. But anyways, camping is fun. A couple years ago, the resort we went to in Wilmington,
Beechwood Acres.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Had a heated pool,
Yeah.
and you could have adult beverages in the pool, and then
After a certain time.
no,
No?
they didn't care.
No?
You just clean up after yourself.
Usually no glass.
Yeah, no glass. But the cool part was literally like you could walk to it from the campsite. There was a I think it's Cowan. Was it Cowan Lake?
It's out past Caesar's Creek is all I remember.
It was a lake out there, and you could go swimming in the lake on the beach and all of that stuff.
Yeah, but the mosquitoes were quite bad.
They were,
I didn't even
and
try
the
go
water
fishing.
was chilly a little bit. I mean, it was Labor Day,
And we had random people wander over and had a cornhole tournament at like 2:00 in the morning.
The first day that we were there, it poured down rain. Poured down rain. But it was a lot of fun. It was expensive.
Yeah.
Because you had to pay for every person, and we had at the time 15 or 16 team members and their significant others, and
Both my small humans.
yeah, both of your small humans.
Ryan and he just had the one at that point.
Yeah. And then you had Chuck and his brother.
Mm-hmm. Hoskins,
Yeah,
Haley.
they set up a freaking gaming.
He had a
spot.
lazy boy in his tent.
Like their tent was set up like they were homeless. It was like a house. Me and
lazy boy
Shannon
in
stayed
that
in that yurt.
Yurt.
That was something else. Something else. It was a lot of fun. But we like to do that kind of stuff.
Kayaking.
Kayaking. We've done kayaking a few times.
Yep. And one individual 2 years in a row we thought was going to die.
Yeah. And just pushing through.
Shooting through.
I'm sorry. Shooting through.
Yeah. And then last time I tried to break my legs off the rope swing on that big log that was right below me because I completely whiffed that. I lost my glasses. James lost his phone in the river.
That one year I had Far Hills Catering cater sandwiches for us. So that was fun. But we usually, it was a Saturday
Yeah.
that we would do it because you guys didn't want to do it on Sunday because you're afraid people wouldn't come to work.
Yeah, because they wouldn't.
So a lot of fun. So we like to do stuff outdoors. I think we should do a fishing derby.
Oh, I've been saying that for a couple years now.
So, and I'm going to change it up a little bit. If you're coming into layoff season and you're looking for a new job come spring, give Brunner's Loan and Services a call, 937-681-4859. We're going to be adding about 4 people to our staff next year, which should take us up to 29 staff members. And if you want to learn a little bit about us and apply online, you can at our website, brunnersltd.com. And there's nothing to say. Nobody comments. Shall we continue? We're running a little late today.
Yeah, it's just, there we go.
So, of our 15 years in business,
This was the most fun.
this was the most fun, but also the most expensive.
And I did not want to leave that place. I left once to grab a drink and use the restroom.
We went go-karting. It was called Full Throttle. We rented out for, 4 hours?
Yeah, but we got there so early in the morning and there was really nobody there, so we were able to just continually race.
Yeah, we literally raced on go-karts for 4 hours.
And they go like 60 miles an hour or something like that.
Not quite that fast, but still pretty fast for go-karts.
Fast enough that I wrecked and Matt parked on top of me.
And everyone was bruised come
Happily.
the next day. That was a tough. That was, although, there we go.
I can't stop sneezing.
Let it go. Just let it go.
No, now that
Andy.
we're talking about it, it's not going to happen.
But I don't think we've ever had an event though, or a thing.
There it is.
I don't think we've ever had a thing to where we didn't lose an employee afterwards because they showed their ass or something. Like we found out when we went go-karting that we had an extremely racist employee and we had to let him go. Boy, I can tell you off air some new stories about that fella.
Lovely. I can guess.
I can't say him on air though.
Well, I don't think we lost anybody after kayaking. Nothing that was bad. James left shortly after. Wasn't really bad. He put in his 2 weeks.
The camping that we did the first time, we lost Derek and Jamie not long after.
Yeah. Then Jamie came back, then left again.
When we did the Wilmington camping, we lost the brothers.
Yeah. And then shortly after that, there was an incident with a pot being thrown with with the one individual.
Hey, I mess up. I threw a flower pot at somebody.
I'm just sad I missed it.
Yeah. Little big man syndrome. But the go-karts, that was some fun.
I'm going to do that again myself.
It was expensive. It was almost $4,000 for our entire team.
And we had pizzas. We brought in pizza for everybody, and then
everybody got paid for being there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a whole ordeal. We didn't have the families, just the team members.
I didn't do any of that. They had VR and stuff there that I guess was pretty fun too. Shooting zombies or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I spent all of my time racing go-karts.
Yeah, I didn't leave that. I didn't leave the go-kart area.
And then you had guys that were coming in that were semi-professional. You could tell that that they race in leagues because they were blowing by us. Same exact go-karts, but just blowing by us.
You can tell when they walk in with their own helmets and gear and gloves and everything. They're there for,
It was worth every penny. I think we should do it again on a lower scale. Take team leaders. Yeah. Not the entire team. I think we should also look at, like, in the future, there's a laser tag.
Paintball.
Well, laser tag.
I have paintball guns.
Professional laser tags are just as fun. And it's in the dark. And you have, like, glow in the dark.
Yeah, but I have glasses, so do you. Laser's bad for eyeball.
I can take my glasses off.
Nope.
I can still see my way around.
Nope.
You're like Velma. I lost my glasses.
Yep. Honey, help.
Yeah.
I got a backup pair on it's like a little wooden nose, looks like an Easter Island head on my bedside table, just in case I can't find these.
How many pairs of glasses do you have?
Like 12.
All of this current prescription?
Yeah. Zenny Optical. Fantastic. $9.
But you don't get anything special with them.
No, you can upgrade, and if you got bifocals, the price goes up as you mess with stuff.
Yeah, that's my problem. I need bifocals to read.
Those were $14. They're just scratched. It's all hell.
Oh, those sunglasses. I probably could get a pair of prescription sunglasses because then I don't need the bifocals because I have the clip-on ones, and as cool and great as they are, when I need to take them off, I forget inside, and now I got to walk around with this clip in my hand, and then if you put it in your pocket, you scratch it.
I usually have my extra pair hanging on my knife, my sunglasses or whatever I'm wearing. But without my glasses on, I can't read that on your coffee cup. I can tell that's an F and a D if I squint, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Blind.
Shannon is too. She just ordered her contacts.
See, I can't do that.
And
unless there's something painful in there, I can't put my finger in my eye.
She it was like $300 and something for contacts, but she buys a year's worth, and they typically last her a year and a half because if they're still working,
does she sleep in them?
No, and she doesn't just discard them if they're still working and all of that. She'll keep wearing them. The problem, I think, is when she starts getting to the end of them, because she keeps wearing them, when a pair dies, it's like, crap, I only have one pair left. I need to get to the eye doctor.
Right.
And she ordered a pair of glasses off Zenny. She liked them.
I ordered a pair almost identical to the $400 ones my brother bought, and it was like they had like an extra little thing on the side that his didn't, and he was madder than snot because mine were $12.
Well, I get to use the V8, so I didn't know that when I bought my first pair of glasses last year.
Well, you got those this year.
No, it was last November.
No.
Is when I got my very first pair of regular glasses. Like I had readers.
Yeah, they were like $400 or something, weren't they?
Well, my first pair was $300, and then I went to the VA for the doctor. They said, you get one free pair of glasses a year. You just take them your prescription. I was like, oh, bet. And the ones that I wear are the VA glasses more than the expensive pair because the VA actually
DC glasses.
No, they fit them to my face properly. When I went to Lens Crafters, here's your glasses. Here, let's try them on. Can you see? All right, have a nice day. They didn't melt, like heat the ears to bend them down. So a lot of times if I'm preaching or talking, you see me doing this a lot because they're falling down my face.
Just like I do, get the heat gun back out there. And
Well, that's what Shannon said. She said all you need is your hair dryer. Put your hair dryer on as hot as it can, let it sit there for a minute, and then
it's like heat shrink. You just warm it up and then you can band it.
yeah. So
Okie dokie.
it works. So there we are. So folks, we like to do a lot of fun stuff at Brunner's. We like to eat. We like the outdoors. And Andy's favorite thing was the vroom vrooms.
So much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I didn't want to leave. Like, no, it's not over yet. I'm staying.
So what are you doing the rest of the day?
Finishing the salt bin, I think, and then deciding whether or not I need to modify the big ramp for the MT100. I need a box in it. It didn't get tested well last year, so better to do it now than when it's cold and snowy.
It'd be a lot more solid than where it was.
It's the overhang getting close to the truck, so we can make sure we can get the bucket over the salt box.
I'm more saying like the space is going to be way more solid. Like we don't have to worry about our trucks getting stuck.
Well, yeah, we
have the control. The landlord came
2 days ago,
Friday, I think it was, and he asked what we were building. I told him, he goes, "Oh, that's a smart idea," and that was that. He only stops by because he was dropping me off a duplicate water bill that I've already paid. So
there you go.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. I think we have what, three weeks left before we take a month winter break off.
Something like that.
So
yeah, I think the kids have 3 weeks or 2 weeks now until Thanksgiving vacation. So
something like that. I don't think we typically pick back up on the show until after the new year. No. So, but with that being said, folks, thanks a lot for joining us. Have a great day. Have a great life. And what matters, Andy?
Satisfaction matters.
Awesome. Dude. Later.